Hey guys, welcome to another ServerMiner plugin tutorial. I'm your host LTJim007 and today we're looking at the plugin Titan Teleport Pads. Now this is a really awesome plugin which allows you to create these pads which can be used to teleport to other pads you've created. You can see there is actually one down here that we will go to as well, and there's a few different parts that you need in order to create them, which we'll look at a bit later. But first of all, we are going to show you how it works. Now if I walk over this pad, a GUI is going to pop up. So down at the bottom we've got a few different things. So there's public ones, there's spawns, events, there's the ones that you've made yourself, admin ones, and then obviously all of them. So depending on what category you select, some might disappear. And then up at the top it shows you the different ones that have been created. Now it will show the owner, which is obviously myself, and then it will show you the world it's in as well. Now if you right click, there will be a settings menu which we'll take a look at. But if we go back into it and just click one of these, it will teleport us to another pad. So I made this one earlier. You can see there's a nice name tag hovering above it, which is very cool. And then I've actually created one up here as well. So if we hover over this and then click the high one, we are now going to be teleported up here. And then I guess we will fall down back to the original one. So that's kind of how it works. Obviously different players could create their own ones, admins create ones for events, etc. So it's a really cool plugin. And you can see there's a cool texture pack as well that you can download with it for free. So the first thing we're going to do is look at all the components. So a teleport pad is the component we need, so you can right click and pop it down. But how do we create one of those? Well, we need to create some of these. So for wires, what we need to do is grab some paper and copper and effectively do a line of copper surrounded by paper, and that will give you 3 wires. Now once you've got 3 wires, you can use those 3 wires and some iron ingots to create the next component. So if we do that, we get a wiring box. Now the next one is a little bit more complicated. We need some ender pearls, iron ingots, and wiring boxes. And then once you've created a teleporter box, we can go ahead and create the teleporter pad. So we need to use 4 of these boxes, 4 iron ingots and 1 wiring box in the middle. So let's go ahead and do that one. 4 iron ingots and then 1 wiring box in the middle, and that gives you a brand spanking new teleport pad. So once you've got that, you can go ahead and place it anywhere you like. So we are going to fly all the way over here by some trees. We're going to pop it down, and then you can see it has a random string as the name. So that's not very helpful. What you can do is right click it. So if we right click it, there's a few different options. So the first option is the name. So if we click this, we can then type in chat what we want it to be called. So I'm going to call it trees. And if we hover over it, there is the brand new name. Owner. So if we click this, you can switch from owner to admin if you wanted. So let's actually keep it on admin for this. And we can actually make it private, so only certain people can use it. And then the category, you can switch from events to public to spawns, etc. So I might put spawns there. Icon. So this is pretty cool. The way we change the icon is we click this and then we can grab something, hold it in our hands, and then type hand in chat. Once we've done that, that will set the icon. So maybe we only want 1 copper ingot for that. So let me right click, go back into it, type hand again, and there we go. And finally we can go back, and that will take us to the main page. Now you can see it's not showing up here because presumably it's under admin, and there it is. So if we wanted to teleport to that, we would have to go via the admin page. And let's go back over it. There we go. So go to admin or spawns, and it will allow us to take us to the trees teleport pad. So that's how the plugin works. As you can see, it's really well made, works really well. Very cool system with the GUI and these pads. They look very cool. I like the texture pack. The developer did a really nice job on this plugin. So that's how it works in-game. We're going to head over to the config file and see what we can change in there. So here we are in the SMPicnic control panel, and there are 2 YML files, but there's really not too much in them. So in the config.yml, if we have a look in here, you can see there is a save timer and then the resource pack and the URL for that, whether that's enabled or not for your server. And then we have the different slots for all the different categories. So we've got admin, we've got events, spawns, etc. and whether they require a permission or not to go into. So that's the first thing, and then the telepads.yml, this is just a save document for all the telepads. So these are the ones I've created, the different names, are they private, admin, yes or no, and the category they're in, and then obviously the icon, that it gets saved, whatever you set in game. And that is pretty much it as far as it goes for the config file. If we head over to the Spigot page, you can see this is a relatively new plugin, came out last week and is updated from 1.18. And then if we scroll down here, you can download the custom texture pack, so that's what I did. And then you've got all the recipes here if you want to reference them, and then obviously this is what they look like in-game. So overall, really fantastic plugin, I really like it, it's so easy to use and it's just very cool to have in your server. But if you need a server to host it on, check out ServerMiner.com for the best and cheapest hosting around. But that's it for me, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.